bitches want a nigga. They be cashing out. We gon' keep it how we keep it. Can you keep a secret? We gon' keep it how we keep it. Can you keep a secret? Counting money now, with a money counter. Just quickly rubber band up a couple 100,000. You know I'm certified, label untamed. Take these wins with these losses in this dope game. They don't change around my neck, got my shit hurting. Gave her Michael Kors back, she treated like a Birkin. I get them Remy shots flowing, that's a rule of mine. And I ain't hitting once, you know I need it 2 times. These bitches want it.
Hey, welcome to another episode of All Over the Place. You know I'm your host, the one and only C to the T. You hear me? I appreciate y'all tuning in to this episode, man. I got something I think special and good for you. We talking about relationships, man. We're gonna talk about the pros and cons of relationships, the modern day relationships. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly, the boundaries, the is relationships even still built on the same morals and respect and that they used to be on, or now is it more of a comfort thing? Like, so, you know, y'all put y'all seatbelts on. I wanted to have a female host on here with me so I can just hear her opinion and not just, you know, say my one-sided bias male opinion on all the topics. But you know, it was heavy on my heart. I couldn't think of a female that one that is in the podcast, and then two that at the moment just could, you know, just be able to get here or get on the Skype and conversate with me. So I'm just on here myself. Um, and I just wrote down some topics and some categories, and man, I'm gonna just go through it and say my opinion on it. You know the rules. Y'all can, you know, leave questions, comments in the comments section, and then, you know, go back and forth with it like that. So, you know, we tuned in to All Over the Place podcast, and man, we are talking about relationships today. I think relationships today ain't as authentic as they used to be. I think relationship nowadays is built on the popularity, the oh they look good together, or the ooh that's what I think people nowadays just think like that's what you should be doing, or it's just a good look and not really built on caring and loving for the other person, and you know wanting to. Back in the day, it used to be growing old together. You know what I mean? Like that used to be like a thing. Like you wanted to grow old together, you wanted to build together, you wanted to learn together. You know, everything was done together, crying together, happy together. You know, I mean, from high school love to adulthood to adolescent love, it was all I feel more genuine. Now today is more of a competition. You competing with your friends, or you know, you just want it to look good, and it ain't built off nothing genuine no more. I don't feel, man, and I think that's why it's a lot of adultery, a lot of cheating. I think that's why it's a lot of single people. I think that's why it's a lot of everybody for the streets now. Like ain't no everybody is outside now. And then I think it's so bad to where now even when like your spouse like I think like even when your spouse like cheats, it doesn't even hit the same no more because it's like you already know everybody's for everybody. So it don't even have the you don't even have that same like connection like back in the day a motherfucker would their soul would be hurt. Like they'll damn near be. I mean, I don't want to say that, but you can see the agony and pain in them, and you just couldn't believe that this person could do this or that to you. That wasn't even like a thought that came across your mind. So when it stumbled across your desk, it just ruined you. You know what I mean? Not no more. This shit is watered down and for everybody, and it's just so open that nobody really cares. I don't even know if it's like it ain't even. It's just so trash. Like love these days is trash. Like genuine bonds these days is trash. I think nothing. It's like nothing holds a purpose no more. Like so the first that's just the intro. That was just me rambling. Shit came to my mind, and I just wanted to say what came to my mind. But the first, let's see, let's talk about. I don't even know where I want to start really because let's just go here, man. Do you think is dating harder now, or are we just pickier? Like, do you think we change? Like, are we just we so we know what we want so much that like we just picky on net picking on any and every little thing, like like I think it goes back to my intro kind of because back in the day it was easy because if you like me and I like you, man, let's just do that and see what happens. You know what I mean? Like let's just vibe out. Let's not put no stipulations. Let's not put no time stamps. Let's not put no expectations. Let's not put anything on our initial feelings because let's see like what we can organically build. Now the world itself is so microwave and so instant and so right now that even before you start to court somebody or start liking them or might want to see yourself possibility doing something more with them, they want to know what's your intention and what's your goals. Like I like you. That's all I know is I like you at the moment. I don't know nothing. I have no ulterior motive. I like you, and I would like to see if you like me, I like to see what else we can like sprout from the initial I like you, not from day one. Okay, what do you want to do? Is it marriage? Are you looking for kids? Are you looking to like what's your? I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a plan already, bro. I want to just build and see what we can do. Now I ain't say waste your time or nothing like that. I ain't saying nigga, I ain't well now I'm speaking for me. Overall, I'm just going in general, but now like this little 45 to 1 minute, it'll be just me. Like I have never been the like thirsty nigga for a female ever in my life. Not ever in my life. I'll put myself in a friend zone with a female before I fuck up a good friendship, but because I'm trying to knock it down. I've never been that person ever. Like that's just not me. I don't know if it was because I was raised around all women that my respect is a little different for them, or I see they shit on a different side. But like, so I ain't never tried to, be somebody I'm not with a female just to try to, you know, you know, knock it down or whatever. That just ain't my energy. So if I'm coming to approach, like again, I didn't put myself in a friend zone numerous of times. Like it's just not. I'd rather have a cool ass friend and partner then fuck that shit off because I'm on some thirsty cornball or dork type shit. Just not my mo. So you know, fuck, I forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, just like I don't want to have a major ass plan in day one. Date one, we want to know what's the end goal. I don't know. I know I like you. I like your personality. I think you purty. I think you cute. I think you fit my vibe. I think you there's a lot of qualities that you have that I like. So I would like to see where that can go. But don't put that pressure on me to, because I ain't gonna put that pressure on you. We could just play it how it go. And again, it ain't got to end in the for me anyway. It don't got to end in the bedroom. I'm not tripping on the bedroom, man. That shit comes with it. That's like asking for your paycheck when you know you work. You gonna get that. That's easy. That comes with going to work. You go to work, you gonna get paid. If I court you and take you out, eventually it happens. That's just how it goes. So that's not where my mind is at from hello. So I don't want your mind to be at wifey material from hello. I don't want you to be thinking, oh, this nigga want to give me in the shack. So shit, I got to make sure he want to give me a ring. No, man, just breathe. So I think relationships is harder now because we're pickier. But I mean, no, wait, am I fucking up? Back then it was I don't know, man. I think I got off the topic of that, but I think I was like borderline on it, so I'm gonna just leave that there. But I think back then, like obviously anything's easier when you I don't know, man. I think now we are very picky now. I think we're very pickier now because we're going into it with a different we're looking for something already. We're not just like organically building. Nobody, because you don't people. I don't feel like wasting my time, so I need to know. No, it ain't wasting your time. How many jobs have you had? Yeah, because you got to work there to see if you want to work there. You know what I mean? You got to chill and go out and hang out and to see if okay, this is something you can possibly be long term. Can't just be from hello, nigga. We know what's going on. So I think we're pickier. I think we're just pickier. Yeah, I mean, I think because everybody feel like everybody is coming with an ulterior motive or some other reason than the actual reason, or it might not even be a reason. You just think it's something else. You know what I mean? You like got these theories in your head, like, oh, why does this guy like me, or why does this girl like me? It must be something. You know what I mean? Must like my car, or a friend must have told. You know what I mean? It's something else. It ain't never just surface no more. So I think we got to get back to just stop being so full of ourselves, man. Stop feeling like, oh, you wasting my time if you ain't doing what. Well, I guess you could feel like that, but then don't blame the other person because you so set in your ways. You know what I mean? Like create an app that like is channeled or tunneled around what you like, and then the people that comes on that app, you're compatible with them because they can't be on there unless they fit the criteria of the shit that you said. Because other than that, man, you can't tell somebody else how to operate. Now you can definitely for sure. Well, I ain't gonna be dealing with the way you operate if that ain't how I operate. But if you trying to control every part of the operation, then I just think you're gonna be a lonely soul. I feel. And again, this is just my opinion. I could be wrong like a motherfucker. That's just how I feel. I know the shit that irritates me or aggravates me or make me shift my no, nothing makes me shift my energy, but make me like side eye some shit. But I ain't gonna hold that person that doesn't know those things to that standard without letting them know. You know what I mean? Like if a motherfucker walk on a crack, I don't like people walking on cracks. This scenario. They don't know I don't like that though. And then I see it. Hey man, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. That's one of my red flags, pet peeves. Don't walk on a crack. Now I let them know, bam. Now, if they walk on the crack moving forward, then they're making that conscious decision. And then at that time, it's in my due diligence for the best, for my embetterment. Okay, that person ain't worried about how I feel about something. So um, I can't have them around me. Not me just from hello, seeing them walk on the crack. They don't know that's my pet peeve. And then be like, oh, I don't like the way you move. I ain't rocking with you, X, Y, and Z. I think that's where we're just full of ourselves at, just expecting that the other person knows exactly what we should feel. That's lack of communication. And I think that's another thing we lost as like just as a people, or like dating it, we just don't communicate. It's just always to the point. You know what I mean? You want to go out? Yeah, all right, cool. We're going, boom, bam, bam. It's just always, there's no communication. I'm a victim of that. So I ain't just pointing the finger. I'm actually taking the blame as well. So, you gotta work on communication, read the room right, make sure you understand what's going on, and not just thinking everything is just everything. So, that's my thing on this dating harder now, or we just pickier. I feel like we pickier, but it's a little hard. But I feel like the majority of the problem is we pickier. Um, let's move right here. I like this one. Do you lose yourself in a relationship? Do you lose yourself in a relationship? Man, that is if you don't know how to be yourself in a relationship. I think you can get so lost in trying to be who your partner wants you to be that yes, you will drown in where you who you used to be. And then you'll always say, because that ain't me, that ain't this, that ain't you got to stay who you are. And if your partner can't respect that then that ain't your partner. You know what I mean? You got to still be you. You got to still have your own set of friends. You got to still have your own shit going on. You can't get so wrapped up and lost in your relationship that you forget yourself. You know what I mean? Everything can't like but that go for even if you got kids, man. I mean, for me, again, like this my opinion ain't right or wrong. It's just how I feel about it. Even if you got kids, man, you can't be so lost in being a parent that you forget to be just an individual. Like I think at times I think at times it can become overwhelming because we do juggle so much. But I'm saying overall, you can't like lose yourself trying to make somebody else happy or everything you do it got to be, oh well, what would X, Y, and Z think, or does this look right for X, Y, and Z, or damn it, then you're just not even naturally doing anything. Now everything, if you talk to another sex and you think, well, does this look right for them? Well, goddamn, all I'm doing is fucking having a human conversation, whether it's a female talking to a male or a male talking to a female. I see a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't say anything if a male speak to you. Well, how rude is that? Just how rude is that though? Fuck being how rude is that? Are you not a human being? If a dude opens the door for you, should you not say thank you because that's giving the invite? I mean, I ain't that insecure, so I don't know. That I mean, for me, it's a no. I'm a hold if a female come in and whoop, I'm a hold the door, let her go in. Or if mine walking up and some dude, I don't feel no type of way. It's no insecurity. It's no nothing. Like so, I and maybe that's why I gotta be having a lot of problems because I don't see the shit out that lens, man. I'm not a jealous individual. I'm not an insecure individual. I'm very confident in who I am and what I bring to the table. So, maybe that's one of my flaws though, being like maybe I'll never see it coming when it happened to me because I'm so naive to the situation. But I remember back in the day, my OG used to, man, I could get your girl because he was doing shit that I wouldn't do. Well, I was young back then, but yeah, I do this and get her. And I used to say, well, if you can get her, she yours. She ain't mine anyway. Not on no pimp shit, not on no P shit. Just it's like I just don't believe that if something is for me, it's for me. It ain't nothing I'm not doing that somebody else could do that can get my who is supposed to be for me if they're supposed to be for me. You know what I mean? So, but that had nothing to do with can you lose yourself in a relationship, that part. But I think you can lose yourself in a relationship. And I think the way you lose yourself in a relationship is solely focusing on a relationship. Like for me, I would like for me, I think doing the same shit that got you in the relationship, well, not the same shit. You're gonna have to scale back a little bit, but like going to hang with your people, going to do your own thing, and then y'all linking up. Or yeah, I just think y'all both individually should have y'all still have your own identities, and then clearly together you have your identity as a unit. But I think you still have to. Everything can't be wrapped around each other. That's just how I feel. And again, if you feel like I'm wrong on that, or you not even wrong, because again, it's not a right or wrong. If you disagree with it or got more input or intake or just your opinion on it, man, just leave a comment. You know what I mean? Like leave a comment and like, some good dialogue back and forth ain't never hurt nobody. So that's just my opinion on that. Don't lose yourself trying to only focus on others, man. Like, still go get your hair cut, go get and do it for yourself. Like, I get cut once a week. Well, right now I'm going on 2 weeks just because the way it happened. But I get my hair cut once a week and I don't go nowhere. I don't do it for nobody. I do it for myself. I get dressed and go nowhere. I do it for myself, man. I don't worry about nobody else, man. So, and I think that's what works for me. And again, it's a good and a bad thing, I guess, because you know I don't know. I don't know what to say there. So I just say, man, don't lose yourself, man. Just stay focusing on you. Stay keeping your shit right. I keep my figure right. Remain the same chick she fell in love with. I'm saying, man, like just remain who you was that made me approach or made me court or made me interested or made me want to see what's going on with you. Just remain that person. So you know what I mean? Don't lose yourself trying to please me because to me that's well, that's a red flag. Like, damn, why is she so easily wrapped around me? You know what I mean? What's going on with that? So, y'all tuned in to All Over the Place podcast with your what's your favorite CT, and I'm just talking my shit on relationships and boundaries and staying ahead of the game and just giving my 1-2 on what I feel like strong relationships is, or healthy relationships is, so we gonna move right along, man. And we gonna now get into a little cons of a relationship. Like, can you truly forgive betrayal? This ain't even relationship like spouse wise. This is just, can you truly forgive betrayal? No, I can't. Not at all. It's not possible for me. I don't see how. Now, will time heals? Yeah, time will heal shit, but I'll never truly forgive it. Like I said in my song, I said, a nigga stole something. I said, damn. I said, don't never steal something that a nigga could have lent you. Cause I forget it, but a nigga won't forgive you, huh? Like, as time move on, man, that little shit I forget, I get that shit back. But I'll never forgive it. And I'll never forgive. I'll never forgive. And it's a fucked up thing. It'll always be there. Any trigger of whatever that betrayal was will just trigger it. And it'll just throw the mood off, the energy off, or not even that. Just I look at you different. For that moment, I went backwards. You know what I mean? Because betrayal is something that, like, that's one of my core values, man. Honesty, loyalty, betrayal. Well, not betrayal, but like loyalty. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is big, man. And if you could cross somebody, and again, this ain't even just relationship, this just overall. If you could cross somebody or do somebody wrong, it's just hard for me to forget that, man. Like, I can't forgive betrayal, bro. Like, I can't. Like, steal from me, yeah, I'll forget it, I'll move forward, but I'll never forgive it. It's not possible for me. It's just not. I wish it was, but it's just some things you can't take back, man, and some things you should never do. No matter how much you try to make up for it, no matter how much you try to apologize for it, no matter how much you try to show that you not that person no more, that shit will always come creep in. That shit will always play, no matter what time of the day it is. No, you don't know what might trigger that betrayal. That betrayal. You never know when the trigger will happen because it is just like. I mean, I can't. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on an example of betrayal, but it's just betrayal is just a line you don't want to go over. Damn, bro, I thought I cut that off. A fence you don't want to cross, man. You don't want to be on the other side of betrayal, trying to get back to the right side and trying to make shit right, because that shit is a forever thing, man. I think betrayal is one of the worst things that you can ever do to a person. That's just how I feel. It ain't a person in this world can ever say I done them wrong, like in that type of, in like a betrayal sense, to where they entrusted me with their shit or whatever they entrusted me with, and I failed them or I betrayed them. Is not one human being on this earth that can say something bad about me when it comes to my loyalty and my character. Now, you can say other shit, you know what I mean, about me if you want to, but it's gonna be hard and rare because I walk a fine line, bro. There's no gray area with me. It's black and white. I don't play both sides of the fence. I don't, I'm not a sugar coater. I don't just say shit in your face. And I'm very who I am, man. I'm very who I am, and I'm very comfortable with who I am, and I never switch up just to fit or benefit from it, man. Like, so, betrayal, like that shit to me is big, man. And in a relationship, I don't think it can ever be forgiven. I just don't. I don't. Now, I do think that's different from, can you move on from it, like still be a unit? But I don't think, you got to know it'll always be that. It'll always be that, like, you might just catch me looking like this motherfucker. You know what I mean? It'll always be that. It'll never just fully be back what it was. And that's because betrayal is one of those things, like, it's like just a disbelief. Like, I know this person didn't. You can't be serious. It's just that. You know what I mean? So I think betrayal is just something you don't want to play with. And if you And if you're willing to play with it, then you got to respect the risk that come with it. You got to respect the risk that come with that betrayal, man. So if you only if you don't want to be looked at as disgusting or just a man, just a motherfucker who ain't got no morals or motherfucker who would just do anything for whatever reason, and don't flirt with betrayal, man. Don't flirt with betrayal. Just stay away from that, man. Just stay away from betrayal, man, and just be a solid person, man. Just overall, just be a solid person. And I guess I'm doing the order pretty good because they kind of all leading into them. Because with betrayal, then what does taking a break mean? I ain't with taking a break. I ain't gonna lie. If we talking this strictly relationship based right here, so if we talking relationships, I'm not with taking a break because I don't even know what it means. What does it mean? What does taking a break mean? Like you gonna go do your thing, I'm gonna go do my thing, and then we gonna come back together, or you trying to find yourself, and then I'm waiting for you to find yourself, but then you find something else, and then like what I don't know what taking a break means. So I should have put a question mark on there. Well, I should have put that anyway, just for grammar. But I should have put two question marks. And one of them is for y'all to help me understand what does taking a break mean. Like, matter of fact, after I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on IG Live after this because I would like to just go talk and do some random talking. But taking a break, I don't understand what it means in a relationship. I don't get the concept. I don't get the idea. I don't get what does it supposed to help. Like, how do you take a break? Do y'all live together? You take a break. What does that mean? You go get your own place. You going to live with your friend for a while. You going to your mom's house. You going to your dad. You going to your parents' house. I'm moving out. What does taking a break mean? What does it entail? Are we back to courting? Are we back to dating? I don't. Or are we taking a break from? Yeah, you can't be back to courting and dating because we're taking a break. So that means you need a break from me, or I need a break from you. So I don't understand what taking a break means. I'm not down with taking a break because we might as well just go on and do our own thing if that's where you're at with. If you can bring up, hey, we need to take a break, that's almost like, what is that? A vacation? What is that? Some PTO? Is that like sick time at work? You just need a little couple of days off just to, get your bearings back under you? Or I need a definition or an example or explanation. That's what I need of what the hell is taking a break. If anybody want to help me out with that, I would really appreciate that. Put the comment down below of what the hell does taking a break mean, because I really don't know what it means. I don't understand it. I'm not a fan of it. So I need somebody, anybody, to scream. To break it down to me, man. Is it healthy for a relationship? Does it help the relationship? Do you feel like it hurts the relationship? Like, what does taking a break entail? I need to know. I've never understood when, oh no, we're just on a little break right now. Yeah. Any break, what, like a spring break? Like, what is the break we're on? I don't understand the break shit. So I'm not with taking a break. I'm not with trying to get figured out. If you want to go your separate way, because I ain't with doubling back either. I ain't with doubling back, and I ain't with taking a break because I don't know what you did outside while you was on your break, and yeah. So yeah, I almost said some foolish shit, but taking a break ain't gonna work. So you got to figure that shit out in real time, live on the court. We got no more timeouts. We are in action. It's 5 minutes left in the game, and you got to just keep it playing. So that's just that. But anywho, man, you know who it is. It's your favorite. It's your boy, your host, CT. Y'all tuned in to another episode of All Over the Place podcast. We was just on the love edition, relationships, goals, just talking my little talk. I just wanted to come on here and, give my little 2 cents on a couple of little topics that just randomly popped in my mind. I might revisit this, but I might have a couple guests, female guests, or even a male guest with a female, just so we can bounce around like combo or dialogue on the topic and not just my opinion on it. So y'all know what I'm gonna ask y'all to do at this moment, man. If y'all can please like, subscribe, and turn on that notification to the YouTube channel, man, just so y'all can stay in tune on what I'm talking about and knowing when I'm dropping. And if y'all can, leave some comments, get engaging, I really appreciate that. I'm really enjoying this podcasting thing. I'm just a talker, so talking is right up my alley. And like I say all the time at this time, man, I respect. Oh shit. I respect y'all for respecting me. No, what I say? I respect you. I hope you respect me. But most of all, respect yourself. You hear me? That's this episode of that's this episode of All Over the Place, man. Until next time I see y'all, I'll see y'all. And then now we up out of here, man. Ain't nothing but a gangsta party.
These bitches want a nigga. They be cashing out. We gon' keep it how we keep it. Can you keep a secret? We gon' keep it how we keep it. Can you keep a secret? Counting money now, what a money counter. Just quickly rubber band up a couple 100,000. You know I'm certified, label untamed. Take these wins with these losses in this dope game. They don't change around my neck, got my shit hurting. Gave her Michael Kors back, she treated like a Birkin. I get them Remy shots flowing, that's a